everybody. This is our last segment on Vermeer's painting. And I'm just showing you one of the paintings that is of his, of course. And then this other one here that that is the topic of the text that we're reading. This would actually be an ideal text to prepare for an art history proficiency examination for German, reading German skills. So, and you could actually download the text itself and translate it, and then listen to how it's taken apart and analyzed after that in order to understand how the grammar works would be one great exercise with regard to this painting and text. Okay, so today we have Jeff with us again. Jeff, you want to say hello?
Hello again.
He's been doing a great job in helping us to translate and work through and to identify some of the structure of the language of the text. So here we go with the text, and today we're going from here. See if you can see my mark. Let's see, from here, starting with die Nägel, the nail, down to the end of the passage, right down there. It's not too hard. It's a very nice way to conclude this description of this painting by Vermeer. Okay, let's read together. And as you know by now, please read with Jeff as he reads the sentence out loud, following me. And then I'll ask him questions, and please try to answer in your own minds what the answers would be as we go through and unpack these sentences one by one. Okay, here we go. Ready? Die Nägel an der Wand und die übrigen Gegenstände, everybody?
Die Nägel an der Wand und die übrigen Gegenstände
sind bei all ihrer Nebensächlichkeit sowohl räumlich als auch koloristisch dennoch wichtige Elemente.
Sowohl räumlich als auch koloristisch dennoch wichtige Elemente.
Good. Okay. So let's see. Up to I guess the whole thing. Where's the verb in that first sentence? In that
Sind.
Good. Yeah. And that means they are. So and this is just the nail on the wall. Remember in the picture, there's a nail on the wall behind the figure, the nail on the wall, and the other objects simply in the painting are, and then the predicate noun that follows this that connects. So the nail on the wall and the other objects are important elements. So there's your core sentence there, going all the way to the end. And then this bei all ihrer Nebensächlichkeit, with all of their secondary importance, and then the contrast is, however, they are nonetheless, in what way important elements? Sowohl räumlich, remember sowohl as auch, both as, sort of a double comparison there. They are also, they are spatially, adverb, as well as koloristisch, so in a perspective of color, nonetheless important elements. So these seemingly inconsequential elements in the painting play a much different kind of a role than you would expect at first take. Okay, going on. Am bemerkenswertesten, everybody? That's a mouthful.
Am bemerkenswertesten.
Good. An diesem Bild ist.
An diesem Bild ist.
Okay, let me just erase it so we can get some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, so going right from here. Now, wertesten is the most valuable. So, and bemerkenswert, I'm sorry, means most noticeable. But the most noticeable in this picture is, then they're going to say what that is. That, and then let's read this again. Dass es dem Künstler dabei gelungen ist. Up to here, go ahead.
Dass es dem Künstler dabei gelungen ist.
above we encountered this verb before, and it has a special construction that has to be noted. Es ist gelungen, it has succeeded to, and then takes the dative, to the artist. That's literally how what it means, but then you have to put it into idiomatic, either German or English, you would have to say the artist has succeeded in doing something. So the most noticeable, or the most worthy of notice in this picture, is that the artist has in this way succeeded, and then you have to have a infinitive to complete the meaning of that. And where do you find the infinitive, Jeff?
Is
So all the way down here at the end. Zu behandeln.
behandeln,
Yeah,
zu behandeln.
yeah, zu behandeln. And here you have an adverb, to treat monumentally is an adverb, which you indicate with a squiggly line like that. I can't make squiggly enough. So the most remarkable thing in the picture is that the artist has in this way succeeded in monumentally treating, and then here's your direct object. Let's read this. Eine ganz gewöhnliche, everybody?
Eine ganz gewöhnliche,
Keineswegs schöne Frau,
keineswegs schöne Frau,
a quite normal, in no way beautiful woman, ohne Eleganz und mit einem wenig interessanten Gesicht, everybody?
ohne Eleganz und mit einem wenig interessanten Gesicht.
Yeah, so just describing this woman more further, without elegance and with a maybe less interesting, or only a little interesting face. So he has succeeded in treating monumentally this woman who's quite normal and without elegance, which is a really beautiful sentence. Going on, sie ist dadurch zum Typus der Frau geworden, everybody?
Sie ist dadurch zum Typus der Frau geworden.
Where's the verb complex, Jeff?
Sie ist geworden.
Is geworden. So it means she has become, this woman that he's painted, she has become thereby a type of woman, going on, die sich still und unermüdlich ihrer Tätigkeit hingibt. Everybody?
Die sich still und unermüdlich ihrer Tätigkeit hingibt.
Hingibt gives herself to, or devotes herself. Now here you have a reflexive pronoun. So if I were to ask Jeff where the verb complex in this relative clause would be, it would be sich hingibt, who gives herself, die referring to the woman who gives herself calmly and untiringly, both adverbs, to her, literally activity, but I would say to her chores. Okay, let's see. You want to read this whole thing slowly from here down the whole text in English, and so we can sort of follow it?
The nail on the wall and the other objects, in their nature of secondary importance, are, however, both spatially and from a perspective of color, important elements.
Great.
Most noteworthy in this picture is that the artist has succeeded in treating in a monumental way a rather normal, not at all beautiful woman, one without elegance and with a slightly interesting face. She has thereby become a type of woman who quietly and untiringly devotes herself to her chores.
Great. Very nicely translated. Great. Okay. Well, thanks so much. I think that's a really nice conclusion of this long paragraph describing this very famous painting. So hope you enjoyed the journey, and see you next time. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye.